just do the interview like this, right? Oh wait, hold on. Let me move that.
Perfect.
Is that good? Should we just do the whole interview like this?
That sounds good to me. I don't need to see my
yeah,
face.
nobody needs to see our face. Wait, hold on. There we
That's
go.
better. Yeah,
Is
get the
that
full
better?
picture.
Did I get the full
Yeah,
picture?
you got it. Perfect.
Are you gonna come out with new Oh, hold on, the light. Are you gonna come out with new T-shirts? Or
I'm gonna have to talk to the boss about that and see. It's always an option. So if you have a good idea for us, just let us know.
listen, I always do. Ashley, new T-shirts?
Ash,
Or
are you watching this?
you
New
know she will
t-shirts.
be, yeah. So new T-shirts. I would like like a bright yellow T-shirt or something like that.
Bright yellow with a green lettering, maybe.
Something, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I
I'll
mean,
put the order in for you.
put the order in. So we're recording this Saturday night.
Mhm.
You still got a couple more races,
Mhm.
but I think you had a pretty
Pretty
good.
good weekend. There was a
Pretty
couple kind of disappointed me. Nutcracker Sweet, I thought he could make the final, and we just missed. But that happens. It can't be
That happened.
perfect.
Do you 'cause you've had what's the most wins you had? You had four, right? Didn't
Four
you?
at one time.
You
Yep.
had
Yep.
four. How
Mhm.
long ago was that?
I think 2012.
Did you match that? Have you matched that so
No,
far?
no. Won a couple last year. That's a hard
It's
race
hard to do, right?
win. Breeders' Crown. They're very tough, and you got to have a lot of luck and really good horses, and have everything go right.
When you won the four, what were those the four you expected? Did you have one come out of left field?
No, they were all really game horses, and at
Really
that
game
time
horse?
they were top three horses in their
Okay.
division,
Okay.
and that night everything went right. I set fourth, get out and win, and
Cool.
it was my night to have a really good night.
Do you prefer? I mean, you like to win. I'm sure you want to go into a Breeders' Crown knowing you got a lot of good horses, right?
Yeah, I mean I like the pressure. There's no pressure when you're out there doing things
Ice
that you
cold.
love, So just put them in spots, and hopefully the horse does its job, and I don't mess up too bad, and hopefully we can get to the winner's circle.
I know one of these days. This is the thing I'm working on. Okay. Do you have a fit? You're a fit. Do you have a Fitbit? No,
No,
nothing.
no,
Okay,
no.
so I'm gonna because you guys are cool. I'm gonna put a heart rate monitor on you guys.
Okay.
Okay, now be honest. What's the one point where your heart rate's gonna spike?
I guess in the winner's circle.
In the
I mean,
winter?
that's where you want to be, right?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Are
Yeah.
you telling the truth there?
When it gets really tight, and some of the things gets kind of jammed up or horse makes break, that's probably when mine jumps
Spikes
the
up.
most. Yeah.
Okay. So other than that, you like to be cool and calm
Yeah,
and
just
collect.
let things come to me as best they can, and just get out there and do what I love. When you've
Now,
driven 51,000
I
horses,
was gonna say
it's hard to find something that really gets you all
that
excited.
spikes you up,
Yeah,
right? So do we have do you go home, or are you going to write a list of, okay, here's my number one horse? Like, is Nike Franco up there? You just won with what was that, Lindy the Great?
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
he won by a bunch of lengths.
by this time of year, we pretty know much every horse in the division and who's on their game and who's not on their game. But I'll have a little mind refreshment course on it and kind of go over the horses that are in the race again and see where they draw, because the draw means everything. The best horse might be 8, so you've got to allow for that. To what's he going to do? He's going to have to push the envelope to get in the race and things like that. And sometimes that all goes out the window after the second race because it's playing completely back and you're playing up being up front, so you got to change your whole outcome. So I don't do too awful much study and just kind of go by feel.
Do you like having it split up over a couple days?
As long as I get there, it doesn't
Just long-
matter.
long as you-
As long as I make it. That year that I didn't
Right,
make it
right.
because of the snowstorm, I wish it
Oh,
would have
yeah,
been 2
yeah.
days. That
Listen,
would have been great.
I was not going to bring that up. Does it snow here in Indiana? I've never been out here.
Oh yeah, it will. It will. Yeah.
Is this home for? I mean, I know you're from Chicago, but
I'm really a Southern Illinois boy. About 3.5 hours from here. I grew up in Illinois, raced Fairmount Park, which is now no longer racing, and the Chicago circuits where I gritted my teeth at. But I did start here in 2000. I stayed one whole year here and raced, and with Chicago down, I guess this is our new home. My mom and dad live here now, and my brother lives here, Trace, and my older brother lives here too. So, I guess it is kind of home.
Have you been out too much on the East Coast where you're one of them Yankees now? Is that
that I don't know.
Listen, you'll always be a Midwestern boy, right?
That's all, born and raised.
Do you go to your brother for advice on how the track's like? Because he's the top dog here.
He's the man here. Absolutely, he knows this like the back of his hand, and he's not going to give me too many pointers if I'm in the race with him. But I've helped him out when he's come out to our tracks out there, and he's a really good soul, and he wants everybody to do well.
I would imagine that because you guys are 5 years apart.
Mm-hmm.
Any chance that you can compete on the racetrack? That's fun, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Or no.
It was cool here. We was here earlier this summer, and last year we actually had a dead heat, me and him. So that was really cool. And actually my brother trained the horse that I drove, my older brother Tom,
Okay.
and then me and Trace, we dead heated, right at the wire in a 10-15 claimer. Doesn't matter the horse, but we got it blown up. Each of us got a big picture of it. It's pretty cool.
Last thing, do you guys get a chance to because your whole family's out here, like your mom
Yeah,
and
mom and
yeah,
dad.
okay.
This is actually more time I've gotten to spend with them in probably 3 years besides Christmas and
Well,
Thanksgiving.
that was
So,
my next question. Like,
but
did you actually get a chance to stay out here
yeah,
and
I
spend
stayed here.
time with
I
them?
got here Thursday night, and me and Dad and Mom, we all went to the sale, that the yearling sale they
No,
had this
yeah.
weekend, and got to hang out with my brothers, and it's been cool. Been really
Okay.
good.
So we'll look forward to you'll probably be driving in every Breeders' Crown, right?
I sure hope
You
so.
gotta
Yeah, yeah, pretty sure.
you gotta
Yeah,
start getting and Trace. Hopefully he makes a couple of these races and
yeah, yeah, absolutely.
he
Yep.
can make his
I know he's got Blazing Britches in the 3-year-old filly.
right.
She's going to be good. She
Yep.
got a tough trip the other day, but Brian will have her back on her game. She's a very top filly, and Trace has got a couple in here that he's maybe got a shot to get in on Breeze Crown next
What
year.
happens if he wins more than you?
Uh,
That's it. That's it.
if
That's
he
it.
does, I'll be the first one to
You'll be the
congratulate him.
first. That's
Yeah,
what it is.
I will
So
be.
Tim
So.
Tetrick, right?
It is
I got that
Tetrick
right?
Racing. That's it.
And hopefully we'll get the boss to.
TetrickRacing.com.
That's right.
Yeah.
Shameless self. Oh, I love it. Just totally shameless. I love it.